Cambridge, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cambridge High School. I'm Jacob Ullman, and here's what's up. Do you ever feel like, you could be brought home to mom? Well, if you do, then you're in luck. If you're a senior, then check your fcstu.org email for information on senior superlative nominations. Hey Bears, be sure to swing by the Bare Necessities for a holiday discount on November 9th and 10th. All items will be 20% off. Stay tuned for sports after this short commercial break.
Thanks, Jacob. Officer Hart is sponsoring a family from Afghanistan. Here's more on that.
Carlos was one of those people who was targeted by the Taliban in Afghanistan. But thankfully for the State Department, they have a program where they offer visas for those individuals who have worked for the military and their families.
Officer Hart is currently accepting donations in his room. And that's all we have on that. Now to my co-host, Andrew.
Thanks, Tyra. Last week, FFA competed in Indianapolis. The FFA competed at a national competition this past week.
The most fulfilling part of the trip was when we were all sitting around at the table at the AgCom luncheon, hands clasped together. They called second place, and it was Oklahoma, and we knew we had won.
FFA did a wonderful job representing Cambridge.
No hoods in school. Please take that off. Thank you. Are you wearing a hat under that? Take that off. Thank you. What? Do you have a do-rag on too? Take that off. Why are you looking at me like that? Thank you. Jeez.
Skills USA is a student partnership program started in 1965 to prepare students for the workforce and to hone their talents. The program gives kids opportunities to participate in prestigious competitions for a wide range of skills and subjects. Members of Skills USA often have nothing but positive things to say about their experience as they learn to become accomplished leaders in their areas of expertise. Not only will you learn important life skills with Skills USA, but it is also a highly respected program in the eyes of universities across the country. Whether you're interested in cosmetology, culinary arts, firefighting, or anything in between, you're sure to find a place to refine your skills. Join Skills USA today.
The football team fell victim to a couple growing pains early in the season, but with a strong finish, players are still alive. Now, Pope will have to lose the next 2 games, but if you ask me, that's very possible. #Pope sucks. Make sure to catch the next game at North Atlanta this Friday. This has been the best year for cross country in Cambridge history. We may have only been open for 5 years, but that's still something to be proud of. Both the boys and girls will be competing for the state championship. Girls placing first in regions and boys placing second. And let me tell you about these 2 players right here, man. Y'all do me a favor and give it up one time for Ashley Seacrest and Jack Filan, both winning first place at regions for their respective varsity teams. Make sure to see them live and direct, full speed, November 4th in Carrollton, Georgia. Let's check out what's going on with the swim and dive team.
Swimming only started practicing a couple weeks ago and already has a meet this weekend called Raider Relays at Dynamo Swim Club at 2 p.m. Now let's go talk to Coach Hall about more on swimming.
So the swim and dive team this year is growing in talent and growing in depth, and I'm really excited about the path we're on this year. We have 8 divers this year, which is great. We're getting people excited about diving. On the swim side, we have a lot of talent. We have a lot of returners that were our state swimmers last year that'll be back, and they are hungry for a top finish at state. There's a lot of good things to look forward to this season on the swimming and the diving side. But this year we are really focusing on making sure we're fueling our bodies with the right stuff, and I think that that's going to give us huge payoff in the end. I wasn't really sure how the dynamics were going to change with this new class, but I have been incredibly impressed with our seniors this year. They are really welcoming to all of our new athletes. They're encouraging, and they're pushing everybody to do better. I think that we feel even more like a family this year than we did last year. My goal as a coach always is to provide athletes with an opportunity to do the very best that they can. And that's different for everybody. I want to provide an opportunity for kids to set a goal for themselves, and I will help them and do everything I can to get them there. And in that way, I think that we are developing really holistic athletes that can be successful in and out of the pool.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck this weekend. Now back to you, Nate.
Valiant effort from our softball team, almost going back-to-back both years. I mean, that's still something to be proud of. Win or lose, we still love our team. It's been a good one like always. I'm your host, Nathaniel Cater, and this has been a Bottom Line. See you next time.
The Cambridge Counseling Department will be hosting a financial aid night on Monday, November 6th at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. A representative from the Georgia Student Finance Commission will be there to cover multiple topics. Well, that's all for this week's show, Bears. Now, if you would, please pause for a moment of quiet reflection.
Quiet reflection.
Thank you for tuning in, Cambridge. I'm Jacob Ullman, and here's Prime Time.
Hey, Mr. Street. What's up?
Hey, Tristan, dude, what's up?
Heard you went to Zaxby's the other day.
Yeah, I did. Why?
I'm just curious. Just want to know, Mr. Brandon Street.
Yeah, okay.
So you skipped pause on November 2nd at 2:44 p.m.?
Yeah, I did. Dude, are you wearing a wire? Who are these guys? What's going on?
Get him. Get him.
What?
What?
You're under arrest for skipping pause. What? Huh?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
What is this?
I think you know what this is.
If it's about my pumpkin spice latte, it's fine, guys. I'm fine.
It's not just this one latte. You borrowed money from me last week to buy a latte. Me too.
Not only that, on your last script, you drew a pumpkin inside of a cup. Carry on.
It's time to let it go.
You guys are right. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you.